Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody's having themselves a great day, night, whatever time you are watching this. Now, today we are checking out S.H.MonsterArts Suko and Mothra double pack. Now, before I used to just was saying I hope we get a Suko, so we finally are getting a Suko, but it's going to be with Mothra. Now, before I thought Suko was going to come with like the Beast Glove or something else. But he does come with something else, and we'll wait and see how that turns out. Because I think I know what it is. I have not yet looked at the page. But if you want to, go get you a drink, snack, something to help pass through the video. I got me Frostbite Mountain Dew. And before anybody asks, I am not sponsored by Mountain Dew or anything. I just like drinking Mountain Dew when I'm doing videos and stuff. But other than that, let's go on and check out the figure. Alright, so right here we have Suko and Mothra together. Looks alright. And scale, I think they look good in scale with each other. Now right here we have the roaring head for Suko. Now I don't know about the lighting. Looks like the light that they use, I think they just shined it a little bit too bright. I think they did that because of Mothra. Try and give it like that look that she gives off, that glow effect that she does in the movie. And that's why I think that all the lights coming from one side on him and just throwing the eye color off. I see the hinges, so I mean those don't look too bad, but we're only looking at a certain angle. Can't wait to see how it looks in the other photos. Now I like how Mothra looks. We got the blue eyes. Now I do wonder, is this the same like mold that we had in 2019, Mothra, or not? Now I like the wing color. The wings are a little bit different and everything. They got like that tannish sand-like color. But didn't she have like a bluish color on her body too, though? Like little, like between the like on her scaling or her details on the body. Wasn't there like some blues and stuff on there too? But I guess at this small size they couldn't do it. I don't know. I did just finish watching the movie before doing this, but I don't really know. But we're gonna move on. So this is the main, like the full body picture of what we just saw, where we get to see the wings. Now the wings right here to Suko are massive. Like he's like I think he's about half the length of the wing. So I'm going to take a guess. I do not know the size of Suko yet because I like saving that for like the end when we look at everything. But I'm going to say he's at least between, looking at this, I'm going to say between 2 to 3 inches, probably around in that range. So probably close to what he was with in the film to like Kong for the S.H.MonsterArts line. But the wings right here look kind of nice with that just tan color. Now I can see why they were like showing that light coming through. So I do wonder, are the wings going to be like that, almost like translucent? So if you take a light to it, it will like kind of go like shine through it. Because that kind of looks like this. Because you look at this wing to this wing is a lot brighter than this one. So that's why I'm thinking the light, they did that, because you look at Mothra, I doubt in hand, Mothra is like, hang on a sec. I have to move the camera, so I kind of bumped it a little bit. But this wing is not as bright as this one. So you see like this tan color right here, but on this side it's more brighter. So the wings are probably going to be like that translucent almost. But you know something they could do? This is something that I think they should have done. Instead, like you have Mothra like this, right? But Mothra has the God rays too. I think that's what it's called when she like glows real bright. And I think that's what she did to knock Godzilla off of Kong when she clapped her wings together, just like she did the Shimu. And what they could do is do pure um um I just said translucent, like just clear translucent, and then take like a white or an off white or something like kind of colors and dry brush it on there to give it that like that glow to it, that just God rays look, like have wings where you could just pop them in and out to do it. Or because I'm saying that because we have gotten a blue, we got regular Mothra, we have a blue Mothra to represent her coming out of the waterfall for 2019 when she came out of the cocoon. But that is one thing they have not done. So that is a good idea for like Monster Arts or Haya to do, or if you are somebody that does customs or whatever, that is a good idea to do. If you want a Mothra with God rays, you gotta have like the clear, translucent wings, a little bit of like white dry brushing or white pearl. The pearl would be to give it the shine, but the white would help like the the pop, make it pop. Be awesome to do. That is a good idea for whoever wants to do it, to give you that like design, that look to her. We're gonna move on. I talked a little bit too much. So now we're going to look at them separate apparently. So we got this worried look of Suko. So we have seen two head sculpts, the roaring head, and we got Suko with this concerned look. Now I wonder, are we gonna see a picture with Suko and Kong side by side? I hope so, since that would give us a better size comparison with them. But we can see the hinges, so this is something we're gonna have to get used to seeing. Now I'm guessing because of him being a small figure, ball joints probably were not going to work for this, because being small they would just break or just pop off when you moved them. So that was probably the only way they could do for the elbows and knees. But everything else looks just like how Kong has. Like on the body, you got the main part, this floating piece, and then you got the chest main piece right here. The neck probably has a floating piece, just or a main part like Kong. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. But feet. Looks like you only get one, two. You only get like two parts, so not like Kong with a floating piece right here that moves when you move it. So we got that. I do like this part because then you don't have to worry about the floating part rotating or getting in the way. But we're just gonna have to get used to that. I mean, the sculpt looks good. I have no real complaints whatsoever. We got the green eyes, the scar. Yeah, everything looks fine to me. I, I have no complaints. We're gonna move on to the next one, but okay. I this is now I said this was the concerned face. So apparently this is the relaxed normal face. Why this is your concerned face. Now you're wondering, why did I pause when I looked at this picture? I'm gonna tell you why. I just noticed something. Why is his eye gold? What, he had green eyes. Why is this eye? Now this could be because of the light. The light could be doing this, and that is like shining. As you can see right here, it's green on this side, but this side showing that gold. Looked at it like he didn't have two different color eyes in the film, did he? No, 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 no. They were green. The eyes were green. So I wonder. I'm just gonna say that it's probably the lighting that they used, and it's just giving it that like gold look to it. But we got the hands. We got relaxed hands. I think we saw the first butcher. He had like a closed fist. So that's two pairs of hands we have seen. Is punching and relaxed. But that worried look he has like that when Kong was getting him to talk and everything. He got that worried face looking up at him, or probably like, please don't swing me anymore. Okay, we're gonna move on. So right here we have like the eyes still looks gold for some reason, even in this picture. But we do have a stand. What? Okay. I'm glad we do get a stand because that means we could do like jump. We could get him into like a jumping pose, and maybe some other ones. But I want to know. This is one thing that bothered me with Skarkin, and apparently they're doing it right here as well, and it's dealing with the hands. Like when we got Kong, we got a bunch of hands. But with Suko and Skarking, we don't get a bunch of hands. We just get like what, 3 pair of hands, the fist, relax, and then a grabbing hand. Why not? Where's the knuckle walking hands? Because they do run and walk on their knuckles in the film. Scar King walks out of his cave from his throne, knuckle walking, and walks up to Kong and around him, knuckle walk, and then stood up. Suko was on knuckle walking, running from, I want to say when he was running away from Scar King's army to go back to Kong, he was running beside Kong. So where's the knuckle walking hands at? That's the only complaint I have with these figures. Is that everything else is fine. I have no other complaints, but just I want knuckle walking hands to make it look decent. To do like this pose right here, because this is showing him running on his knuckles. But right here, we just got him in a closed fist doing it. But I'm going to go on, move on from that. So next up, okay, we're in the Mothra one. Now, like I just said, we could have gotten, they could have did that with Mothra. The glowing wings, like I was saying and everything, but we do have a stand. Now, I'm going to ask this, where does, I know they sell the stands by themselves. I do not own any stands like this. So I would love to know, where do I go to get the stands like this, if anybody knows. I have asked other YouTubers this that does like the figures and everything. I've not really gotten a response from none of them on asking about that. So I don't know where to really get these at for the stands, but that's just a personal thing. But other than that, I mean, the stand makes her look like she's flying. I love that. We don't have to worry about her just sitting on the shelf and her little legs get warped and bust. So I do like that. But I do know some people complain about them because sometimes they're like loose. Even when you tie them, they're so loose and they just plop over. But everything else looks good. I like that. Okay, now this is something else, and I do have moths that around my area, but these moths got like these long tails that's on the big wings. I forget what type of moth it is, but it has that long tail part on the wings. But looking at this one, see how dark the top part of the wings are right here? Now let's go back for a second. See how it's not dark on this side. It's like a faded color. It's still dark, but it's like a faded look, showing like you have the like under the wing, and go back. And then we got the top of the wing showing that it's darker, and it just gives it that more realistic look, and I love that. What I know a lot of people might just think I'm just being silly looking at this, but you could tell, like in the picture right here, see how dark that is, and when you go over here, look at this. It's not as dark. It's like kind of faded. And even on the eyes, see how the eyes are not as dark either? Or any of this right here. And we'll go back and look how dark everything is. Even with the little bit of that bright light they got on there, you can see the difference. And that even shows that somebody's right there holding a light to this, right up on it to make it look like it's glowing. like she did in the film. But if they wanted to do like a glowing effect, they should have did the whole, like I said earlier, whole wing translucent, put like a white dry brush on it, or if you can find clear white translucent resin or anything, that would work too. Give it that glow effect. But but yeah, it does look like the same model though. Like when you look at the body part. But other than that, everything else is fine on Mothra. Yes, yes, we do actually get a picture with Kong right here, showing the size difference. So he does come up to his waist, just like in the film. So we can actually get him to be under his arm, like if you wanted to have him on the shelf, like helping Kong after he dropped those rocks on the other apes and helps him out. You could do that. I like that. And I just noticed he is dabbing. They got him in the dabbing pose right here. He's just walking up to him. That is funny. But one thing I want to know: are we getting some grabbing hands with him? Because I would love to have him like dragging the axe behind him. And I want to know: is the axe taller than him because it was in the film? Or is that just not going to work? I don't know. But you know something that would have been nice? Now, I was told Kong came with something. The person that set everything up on the computer told me that this double pack comes with something that goes with Kong. I would love to know, as we get a grabbing hand that goes on his foot to swing him around, that would be something we should get. Because that's a messed up moment in the film, but it's also a funny moment in the film too. But I don't think they're gonna probably do that because we got grabbing hands and we got other grabbing like opener hands, and with the deluxe or yeah, the deluxe. I'm just gonna say it, deluxe for the other Kong that came with the Mecha Godzilla's head would probably work fine for his leg, or the hands you see right here could grab his leg because his leg is probably the size of like what the axe is. So you can still probably get him to do it if you wanted to. But I don't know how good that's gonna work with the not the swivel how the knees are, the knees and elbows with the joint right there being that type of joint. I don't know how well that would if it was stay like this, or when as soon as you put his hand on there and let go, it's just gonna flop down from the weight. So I don't know. That's something we're gonna have to find out once we get. But let's go on to the next one. And right here, that would have been a great shot with the translucent wings. Even if they did like the same color, whatever. But if you had the light bit right here, that would work. And we do get, and I'm upset because like I was just talking about with Suko having the hand. We're not getting that. We're getting another roaring, another head with the metal tooth. Now I'm going to take a wild guess, and I'm going to take a prediction. We're going to get a deluxe or whatever the other Kong figure was. We're going to get that, but this would have like everything that's right here. If you missed out on all these other figures, you will get Kong with the beast glove, the metal tooth, and watch, it's going to happen. They'll probably do it. But I do wonder, because I just noticed Godzilla's tail is curved like this. Will his tail be able to wrap around Kong's shoulder to do that dragon scene when he was pulling him trying to pull him to the portal? Will his tail be able to curve over his shoulder to do that? As I know, the 2019 one, when I did, if y'all seen that post I did when I was trying to make that picture for that, Godzilla's tail did not wrap over, so that's why I had the hand kind of like straight out doing it. But I hope maybe this will curve better. It looks like it will. But I do like the shot right here with Mothra in the middle, showing her size with these two figures. Now, yes, I do not have this Kong right here, but I am getting the Godzilla right here. But let's go and move on. So now we got size of Parasite. We see how large Shimu is with this. Now, my only thing is when you watch the movie, at the end of the movie, when they are doing this shot right here, Shimu is not beside them whatsoever. She is actually behind them. She's beside them, yes, but she's not. They're like right here. She's like, if that was like right here, she is like right here. She's a little bit behind them because they are on the edge of the cliff. As you see their feet kind of like curved over the cliffside. She's not right there. She's a little bit behind them. So with them side by side, this does not show right for the scale. So she is a little bit behind them, but also down a little bit on that cliff. But other than that, everything looks fine. I'm not going to say nothing bad about the Shimu. Now, yes, if other means was possible, I would actually end up getting this as well with the higher one. But because I'm getting the other figures and some stuff has come up and everything, I do not have the funds to get the Shimu from Monster Arts. That's why I'm going to miss out on this one. But if you are able to get it, go ahead, get it. I have no real complaints on this because looking at what we have seen from the showcases of this, the head does not really, it looks different, but they took it from another source than the movie. So that you can't really give it too much fault. But size comparison, that does not look too bad whatsoever. And looking at the axe size right here to Suko, the axe is taller. So I am happy to see that. I can't wait to get this figure because I have so many ideas that I'm going to try my best to do with this. But let's go on, move on to the next photo. And right here, now they should have did like a Roaring head right here for the, and I'm saying that because of how they did the background. And right here, we know what scene this is from. This is after he dropped the boulders on all those other apes, saving Kong. This is where he's looking down at Kong. Now, he got a little bit of a smile, so this must be the third head that comes with. There's a smiling one, a relaxed one, and no, the smiling, concern, and roaring head is what we get. But this shot right here, I would like to see like they could have put him like hitting his chest and roaring and everything. Would have been fine, but I mean the shot doesn't look too bad. But his eye right here, I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like it's a little droopy. This one's a little bit more open than this. It could be just how the photo's taken. But looking at the neck and everything, it looks like they put this like in Photoshop and like kind of like blended the pieces together right here because you don't really see the opening or showing like the neck has like the opening part. Or it could be just a picture and I just don't see it. But we do see the hinges right here. That's just something we're going to have to get used to, like I said. But let's go on to the next one. Okay, so that's it for the photos. Let's see what we are looking at. Okay, so we are looking at, let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, so right here we are looking at the price, and the price is $89.99. So time you look at like the shipping and stuff, you're looking at, I'm gonna say $100 to be on the safe side, because if you have $100, you don't have no worries whatsoever about this. But it's probably gonna be like 95 or so. But I'm just saying 100 for the safe side. So we can expect this figure in April of next year if everything goes fine. I'm still waiting for the Muto and everything, but that's here or there. That has nothing to do with this figure. So let's scroll down and see what else we have gotten for the size. So we see Mothra's height, length. I mean the length, wing size. So her wings from tip to tip is 11.4. I'm thinking that's right. Length, width, yeah, inches, or 8 centimeters to 29 centimeters. Suko is 2.75 inches. So I took a wild guess and I was right between 2 to 3 inches. So I was a little bit right, 7 centimeters. Then we got all this other stuff. So let's go down a little bit. Oh, right here. So Mothra comes with a stand. Suko comes with 3 pairs of hands, 3 heads, and a stand. The first primate with a stand, because Scar King don't get a stand and Kong did not get a stand. So that's why I said that he's the first out of those 3 apes to get a stand. And bonus head for Kong, a roaring head with the silver tooth. So we will get, let's say if you get everybody, you get Scar King with the Beast Glove. Shimu gets the grinning head with the tooth. And this set will give you a roaring head with the suit. So that's all you really need, because the Kong that comes with the set right here for the movie already comes with a closed, relaxed face. So you don't really need to see a tooth with the mouth closed. So after you get all those, you actually have a perfect Kong. Unless they want to move on and give you with the sword tooth, like we see in the beginning of the movie. I mean, you really don't need to do that. Just take your Kong and take a pair of snippers, or yeah, little snippers, just like right here, and just snip off like the tip off, and there you go. Just take a little bit of brown paint, put right there, and there's your sword tooth. If you want to custom make it to that, there you go. That's the perfect way to do it. So we are going to end the video here. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful and everything. And I hope to see everybody next time.